mynews.studio.
A city that used to be famous for heavy smog and endless traffic jams has just managed to cut its air pollution by nearly a quarter. So, how did Bogota pull this off, and is it possible for other cities to do the same?
Today's date is November 15, 2025. Bogota, Colombia, has just received the Earthshot prize after reducing its air pollution by 24% since 2018. That's a substantial shift in just 7 years. But what actually changed day to day in the city?
The transformation wasn't straightforward. Bogota had to deal with political disagreements, financial limits, and some public doubts. Instead of just imposing new rules from the top, officials brought residents into the process through public consultations, workshops, and sessions where communities helped design the projects. That's important because people could see their own suggestions appearing in new bike lanes, pedestrian areas, and green corridors.
So, when we hear about the Green Corridor, Septima, and Barrios Vitales, they weren't just slogans. These were real projects where people actually shaped what happened in their own neighborhoods. Did that make it easier to get political backing?
Yes, exactly. When communities notice clear benefits, like fewer traffic accidents, cleaner air, and safer streets, leaders take notice. Bogota also scaled up its ciclovia program, where certain streets are closed to cars every week. That helped people get used to cycling and walking. So when bigger changes came, they were already on board.
But these upgrades must have been expensive. Nearly $20 billion went into all this. Where did the funding come from? Was it mostly from local taxpayers?
Not completely. Bogota used a combination of city funds, partnerships with private companies, and help from international sources. For example, when it came to the new electric buses, private operators bought and managed the vehicles after winning bids. That meant the city didn't have to pay all the costs up front.
What about those international partners? Who actually got involved?
Organizations like the World Resources Institute and the Earthshot Prize team provided technical support and attention from around the world. There were also climate funds and development banks that helped pay for clean transportation and green infrastructure. Some regional groups joined in too, making sure efforts were aligned and resources were shared. It wasn't just about the money, it was about exchanging expertise.
So all these investments led to Latin America's largest cycling network, a big electric bus system, and more parks and green areas. But can we see results beyond just better air?
Definitely. The improvements went further. Public health got better with fewer breathing problems. Roads became safer and more people gained access to parks. The quality of life improved. People could travel more easily, and neighborhoods turned into more appealing places to live and work.
Why should someone outside Colombia care about these changes? Air pollution causes millions of early deaths, especially as cities get bigger. Can Bogota's strategy work elsewhere?
That's the key question. What Bogota did, engaging communities, focusing investments, and working with international partners, gives other cities a practical example. This isn't just theory. There are real, measurable outcomes to look at.
As more cities deal with climate change, crowded roads, and health concerns, this kind of coordinated planning could become crucial. Why not learn from a city that's already been through it?
Right. The main takeaway is that large changes are possible, but only if people are included in the process and there's real support, both financially and in terms of expertise.
Now, Bogota shows that cities can clean their air, improve daily life, and set an example globally. Will others follow this path?
We'll be keeping an eye on it. Thanks for tuning in as we explored how Bogota reimagined its city through challenges, new ideas, and clear results.
For cities everywhere, the roadmap is available. The question is, will they use it? Thank you for listening. Today's episode came to you from mynews.studio. Give it a try for free.